Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review HBO Max's miniseries, Catch and Kill, the podcast tapes. And this is focusing on Ronan Farrow's investigation into Harvey Weinstein, and the 6-part miniseries is sit-down interviews where he talks to women involved and other people and different people that were close to the situation and those who experienced it. And this is from directors Fenton and Randy Barbato. And this, first off, is obviously a very topical and significant investigation, especially for all of us into entertainment, because Harvey Weinstein, Miramax, Weinstein Company, basically the deliverer of Academy Awards, because he got so many movies that probably shouldn't have won a whole bunch of Oscars, because he knew how to play the Hollywood games, and he was the king of them. And I remember when it all came crashing down, and all of these, like Rose McGowan was one of the first big ones, which I was surprised that you actually get to see her talk in this. But you hear from a variety of women about their experiences, and it's hard to listen to because they get graphic, they get detailed into their horrible experiences dealing with Harvey Weinstein. And I think Ronan Farrow does a fine job of doing these interviews. Apparently, he has his book that outlines this all too. So, how much does this add on top of a book? But, you feel the energy, you feel the emotion actually hearing it from these women and their own experiences. So I think that adds another dimension to this docu-series that is really just a bunch of interviews. And, they cut in some information and stuff like that, but it really is just interviews. And I know I knew about this whole situation, but now I know how deep it went. And this docuseries added that. And I guess it depends on how much you really want to know about this situation. If you understand he did horrible things, these women had horrible things done to them, then you know already. But if you want to hear from them, you want to hear about the details, you want to hear about how egregious this was, I think this docuseries does a really fine job of portraying all of that in a short, compact series, which is aired over 3 weeks with 2 half-hour episodes apiece. It's easily digestible from that perspective, obviously not from the actual content, because it is dark and hard to watch. But I feel like this series does a fine job, and Farrow does a fine job of putting this all out there and giving an outlet to this investigation, all the details, all the voices that we might not have been able to hear otherwise. But those are my thoughts on Catch and Kill, the podcast tapes. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.